Move over Huxley, Orwell is back.
Double plus good.
Before I came to Singapore, my friends told me to be careful as they know I'm political, a humanist and strive for social justice. Thing is, Singapore, for all its faults, is clear about what is and isn't allowed. It makes no bones about what you can and cannot do, so if I don't like the rules I can sod off. Fair enough. But the UK and US like to point fingers at places like Singapore, preach about how they are so much better and value freedom, then bend you over a barrel and start fucking you, and all the while telling you that you can trust them. The WikiLeaks secrets themselves have exposed Sodal, the reaction to it. Jesus, I'm waiting for the US to start turning on the gas ovens.
They'll need to invade Venezuela to get the gas.
You know, fuck it, just be honest. Grab all the oil and tell the rest of the world it's ours. Piss off, and if you want any you have to say uncle. Oh, gotta say, your Australian leader is looking like she just bet on the wrong dog. No, sorry, not wrong horse. Looks like she went down to the race course and bet her life savings on the little mechanical bunny that the dogs chase. Wah hey, go Team US, go Team Australia, go Team UK. I'd donate them some money for supplying the cattle prods, if my MasterCard would work.
And did the bunny win? We Aussies are a results-oriented bunch.
Okay, that made me laugh. Sorry, in political prick mode as it really makes me sick. Warning, stay away from my Facebook page for the next 10 to 15 years by look of it.
The Economist did warn us all 2 years ago that for all Obama's promise, he was still an American politician, and therefore had a moral obligation to piss the rest of the world off. It just took him some time to get into stride.
Yeah, true, I actually did fall for it. I'm surprised he didn't bring back slavery and put in a law to make it mandatory to call black people nigger slaves while he was at it. I mean, he has sold out the entire fucking world. I knew he would fail, but I thought he would fail with some kind of fight and dignity. Nice to see Hillary show her true colors though. No wonder Bill couldn't get a blowjob, she was probably too busy fucking him, like she is now doing to the rest of the world. Martin Luther had a dream, Obama had a castration. Oh, better make it clear, that was not anti-black rhetoric, this is pro-black, pro-human rhetoric. If we only had to be worried about words and nasty names, life would be lovely. If anyone is more offended by words than the sickness of crushing human rights, they have major issues.
Yes, if Americans, and Brits, frogs and Aussies, worried less about calling people niggers, Cohens, nignogs and lenoirs, and more about living conditions. But this conversation will get us banned from Facebook, and possibly a visit from a UAV. Although, if the CIA is doing the targeting, I'd be getting out of Singapore, South Africa now.
Oh, yeah? I agree. We live in a place where words are the enemy, and yet actions don't matter. You can call me an Anglo, Welsh, Scottish, chicken fucker, and I don't give a toss. Facebook ban us for me saying that words are not the issue. That I want all people to live free from oppression and hatred, regardless of color or creed. Fine, let them ban me. The context of my conversation is freedom. And the CIA, British Home Office, can go fuck themselves. I have far more faith in Singapore than either of those. You can see my time in the Coldstream Guards guarding Her Majesty the Queen served me well. That wasn't an invite to call me a chicken fucker though.
You're Scottish? And I'm surprised that giving the Queen an G didn't get you court-martialed. Unless you're talking about the Queen of Denmark, who has big ears, and is just plain annoying. Too late, I think I did just call you a chicken fucker, at least implicitly. Which is unfair, I'm sure the last bird I saw you with was a guinea fowl.
I thought it was pretty farcical, as I don't see the point of the Queen at all. Let's see, British society is crumbling, its education standards are lower than Poland's, only the US is lower, obviously, and with social decay rife. Oh yes, we raise the price of education. Good move, glad we are subsidizing the wedding of Willie, and also make sure Prince Edward gets Willie too. I was basically white trash, maybe still am, and it was only as I had access to education that I could get myself out of the mess left by a time in the army, which only proved to me that if you want to serve your country, you are better off working at KFC. Education is a right and a must for all. Spatchcocked.
It was all a cunning plan, that Mr. Cameron is very clever. Raise school fees, piss off the students, and send Charlie and Horseface into the eye of the storm. Horseface gets deep-sixed, everybody hates Chucky, the monarchy is preserved.
Totally agree. I mean, come on. Alpha 20, coming over. Alpha 20 here. What is it over? Mass crowd ahead, looking angry, 200 meters ahead of you. Do you want to use one of your 3 exits? To avoid the trouble ahead, stay indoors and cancel event till danger over, or unwind your window, put on your lights and slowly drive past all the poor plebs. Alpha 20 here, winding down, window now over.
Well, I must admit, severe national failure here. Remember all those years ago often he went to Sydney, and the bad guy got all the way to the stage, and ripped 2 shots at him point blank, with a fucking starting pistol. I mean, seriously, I'm sure me 6 sent a CO an email, use a fucking real gun with real bullets.